Hi, welcome back to another video. So as you would have seen from the title and the thumbnail, today I'm going to be going through everything I got for Christmas. Okay, it's a bit complicated because my birthday was in December and my sister also went on a trip in December, so I kind of got souvenirs as well, but I also received them in December, so it's like Christmas slash souvenirs extension of my birthday gift. So yeah, okay, I guess we can start from my birthday because my birthday was 8 December. We can go through what I received. So firstly, I received a watch from my family. I know there's the Chinese saying of like you cannot give clocks because it's like song zhong, right, in Chinese, but we believe that a watch is different from a clock. So yeah, that's our belief. And it was from this particular brand which comes with these bracelets as well. I actually wanted like another design because I liked the design on the surface, but because the strap was leather and I previously had a leather watch which spoiled really quickly because I am not someone who takes good care of things, so we felt that it would be better if I got one with like this kind of steel flexible strap so that it's not so difficult to take care of. Then following down the line, that was from my family, so my dad and my sister. Then I got perfume from my mom because I requested it and I chose the scent myself also. So this is Coach Floral Blush. It's my first time getting like atas perfume, so I also like was a bit shook at the price, but yeah, I wanted a good perfume that would last longer than, I don't know, from the moment I spray until the moment I leave my house. That's how long lasting my current perfumes are, so I wanted something that will last a bit longer. So this one is Eau de Parfum, which should last about 8 hours. So yeah, because these two were like more expensive items, right, so those were the things that I got from my family. Then my friend gifted me headphones because I requested for headphones. Yeah, so it's kind of a bit noise cancelling but not completely, and then it's like wireless, so it connects to my PC and my phone really well. And yeah, I just wanted a headphone to add to my setup, and also because it might be a good alternative to bring overseas, because when I bring my earbuds overseas I always like drop one of the ends and then it's very difficult to find it. But if this one is like quite big, so it's easier to locate and things like that. So yeah. Okay, one last thing that I got for my birthday, these are just presents because friends have also treated me to food and things like that for my birthday as well. But okay, this one I have been so unwilling to unbox because it's so pretty. My friends got me this and I know they are books. And I know exactly what books are they because they let me know which. I gave them my wish list and they told me which one they got. I couldn't bear to unbox until now because it's so pretty that I couldn't bear to unbox it. But now it's like, okay, it's time to actually open it. I'll leave you in suspense until I open it. I didn't know they were wrapped inside also. Oh my god. So yeah, I wanted like volumes 2 to 4 for Heartstopper, and I didn't realize that the 5th volume came out already, which I will get by myself. But yeah, oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty all together. Okay, I already had the first volume. I've been waiting for the remaining volumes to get them before I start reading them and watching the series. So now I can finally start. Oh my goodness. And then it was quite funny because we're in Singapore, right, and then certain topics are quite sensitive. So you have these like unsuitable for the young stickers on the plastic, and then my friends were telling me like when they were at the cashier had to ask them like how old are you before they could buy the books, and then I was like, what? I never knew about this. So yeah, oh my god, I'm super happy. And I kind of like ruined the freaking wrapping, but okay, it was very pretty while it lasted, and I really hope I like it because now I have 4 volumes, right, and it's like my first graphic novels that I own. Okay, so now moving on to things that I got for myself as like self-care. I interrupt this broadcasting because I forgot to mention this in the video. Oh my god. But yes, my friends also got me a Starbucks card and it looks very cute, right? Look at it. I have since transferred the amount or added the card to my app. So yes, very grateful and very thankful for my friends. Hi! So I'm coming here because I realized I forgot to share that I also received more things for my birthday from my colleagues. So okay, let me just give you a short introduction. This is my PopMart blind box gachapon display section. It's like running out of space already. Basically, my colleagues got me this Pom Pom Purin, a mini gachapon machine that I built in the office. So basically when you turn it right, the things inside will come out. And see? It dropped out here. It's a pudding. Okay, I put that back later. But also, my supervisor knew that I liked gachapons. She and 2 other colleagues came together to give me tokens for me to go and spin the gachapon myself. So I spun 3 things. So the first one is this. I forgot the name. Okay, I put the name here, but it's very cute. But it's so cute. I feel like I got the cutest one because this one has like the small Abby here, and then it has a chef hat. Like all of them have chef hats, but still, yeah. And then the next thing I spun was this. It's so cute, right? The head is like so heavy, but yeah, it's very cute. Oh, it's like getting dirty already. Can you dust it? And then the last thing I spun, right? I thought it was like a figurine, but it's a clip. It's a clip, but it's so cute, right? I think I got the cutest design also. So yeah. Those are the additional 3 things that I forgot to talk about that I got for my birthday. I don't think they're watching, but yeah, very grateful nevertheless. I was getting gifts for my family for Christmas, and then I was like, okay, I might as well just get for myself because I also wanted, right? So things that I got for myself include this umbrella, which is like the flat top kind. Then I feel like it's quite compact, quite light, so I decided to get one, and it's in my favorite color. It's like so ugly looking because I actually used it yesterday and I forgot to let it dry, which that is a problem that I will settle later. I also got this Zodiac nano block because this is my Zodiac, and I got my family ones in their respective zodiacs so that we can one day take out and do together. I got this Pom Pom Purin paint by numbers. This is what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, and I got one for my sister, and then I was like, okay, I need one for myself also. Last thing that I got for myself, I think in December, was bed sheets because I need more bed sheets, and I actually got the same brand that I got for the blue one. Now I have it in grey as well. Now we can move on to the next category of souvenirs from my sister. So I have a phone stand, a Gudetama 2024 calendar. It's quite cute because it's like such a moon. All the designs are at the back over here. Leave me alone, oh my god. And then I'll do it later. Not a mood, right? And then we have a cap from Puma. Looks like that. And then we also have perfume from her, Victoria's Secret, and it looks like that. So pretty, right? And the scent is also, it's Eau de Parfum, so it's also the long lasting kind. And this one I specifically requested from her. It's the Uniqlo cardigan, so I got it in white. And the reason, because I actually got this before on my own trip, right? And then I bought it, but after one wash in the washing machine, it became super rough and it wasn't like fluffy anymore. And I was so sad because I only wore it once. Then I was like, okay, please buy me another one. While I figure out how to restore the original one back to how it was, at least I'll have this one in case it doesn't ever go back to normal. So yeah, that was that. Okay, I realized that I forgot a couple of things for my self-care. So I also got myself an album. I don't think I bought this in December, but it came in December. So I got 17's latest album, 17's Heaven, and I got it in the AM version. So this is the 526 AM version, and I will not unbox it in front of you because I unboxed it in a short, which I will upload. So don't worry, just hold tight for that video. But it's so pretty, right? Oh my god, I love the colors. Yeah. Oh, and then the seller was very kind because she was like saying, I can give you freebies if you buy from me. So she gave me so many Woozi freebies. Oh my god, I was so happy. That was that. And then I also bought something else, and it's like from a local brand, meowrings.co, and it's also 17 theme, so I'm gonna open it in front of you. So it's like pinwheel themed. I'll put the album cover here. Pinwheel themed bracelet. And it's so pretty, oh my goodness. And then they have a very cute sticker. So yeah, if you're interested and you have ever want bracelets, you can check them out. Okay, last few things. Okay, now it's the category of Christmas, I want to save like my one last thing. Sorry, it's kind of messy. So for Christmas, I got Jo Malone Osmanthus Blossom Cologne as like a small Christmas door gift, and I was like, wow, this is such an expensive door gift, but okay. And then I got Cider's online thing from my colleague, who is now my ex-colleague. Oh my god. She gave like a notepad for lunch break, a Christmas card, and a tag. So it's like smiley face and then yeah, so you put your card here. And from my Secret Santa, I got a Christmas card, so cute. And she got me a keyboard mat. And look at this design, oh my god, it's so cute. That's so cute, and it's like oversized. Just nice because I don't have a keyboard mat. So it's like I didn't even know. As in, okay, she said everybody has a keyboard. I mean like laptops and stuff, so of course we will need a keyboard mat. But for me, because I have a mechanical keyboard specifically, so it's like a just nice. I also got from my sister a Bambilo pillow, which is apparently the brand she uses. And then my dad was like, oh, where do you get this from? It's so nice. Then she decided to get for the whole family. So yeah. And then it's quite funny because we said we wouldn't do Secret Santa for each other, but we ended up getting gifts for each other anyway. One last thing to open is this thrift book haul. Quite mini because I think there are only 4 books inside. I made use of my credits from my previous unhaul video to buy myself a present this Christmas. So yeah. Okay, first book is Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. The condition said it was like perfect, but it's not perfect, but oh well. I have already read this before and I really liked it. So I've always wanted to get a copy, and then since Thrift has it, I decided to get it from there. But I didn't expect it to be like the super oddly shaped mass market paperback, but it's fine. So this story is about Eleanor Oliphant, who struggles with appropriate social skills and tends to say exactly what she's thinking. Her carefully timetabled life changes when she meets Raymond, the bumbling IT guy from her office, whose big heart, I cannot read the words. Eleanor finds the way to repair her own something. It's a really good story, and that's all I have to say about it. I didn't expect them to be hard copies, but we have Darius the Great is Not Okay and Darius the Great Deserves Better. So these two, wow, the condition is really good. So I've always heard a lot of good things about these two books, and then I saw them on Thrift, so I decided why not. Darius speaks better Klingon than Farsi, and he knows more about Hobbit social cues than Persian ones. He's a fractional Persian, half his mom's side, and his first ever trip to Iran is about to change his life. Darius has never really fit in at home, and he's sure things are going to be the same in Iran. His clinical depression doesn't exactly help matters, and trying to explain his medication to his grandparents only makes things harder. Then Darius meets Sorab, the boy next door, and everything changes. Soon they're spending their days together, playing soccer, eating falude, and talking for hours on a secret rooftop overlooking the city's skyline. Sorab calls him Dariush, the original Farsi version of his name, and Darius has never felt more like himself than he does now that he's Dariush to Sorab. By turns hilarious and heartbreaking, Adib Khorram's brilliant debut is for anyone who's ever felt not good enough, then met a friend who makes them feel so much better than okay. I'm not gonna read the second book's blurb because there'll be spoilers. And the last book, before I close out this video, is also a hardcover. Oh my god. So this is Ever After by F.T. Lukens. Eric hadn't thought much about what would happen after he completed the prophecy that said that he was destined to save the kingdom of Ir from its evil ruler. So now that he's finally managed to somewhat clumsily behead the evil king, turns out that magical swords yanked from boys don't come pre-sharpened. He and his ragtag group of quest companions are at a bit of a loss for what to do next. As a temporary safeguard, Eric's best friend and mage, Matt, convinces him to assume the throne until the true heir can be rescued from her tower. Except she's dead. Now Eric is stuck as king, a role that comes with a magical catch. Choose a soulmate by your 18th birthday or wither away into nothing. With his 18th birthday only 3 months away and only Matt in on the secret, Eric embarks on a desperate bid to find a spouse to save his life, starting with his quest companions. But his attempts at wooing his friends go painfully and hilariously wrong until he discovers that love might have been in front of him all along. Okay, seems like it's going to be a bit of a predictable plot, but we shall see how I enjoy it. Okay, with that we have come to the end of this video. I now have a lot of unpacking to do, so yeah, if you are still watching, please comment a present emoji and let me know how your Christmas went, anything you received, anything you gifted, and yeah, if you enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing to my channel to see more of such content. I hope you're having a great day or a great week whenever or wherever you're watching. Remember to stay hydrated, and I'll see you in my next video.